Assalamu alaikum, welcome and karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar's kitchen. Today we are making this beautiful, delicious American dessert called banana pudding, and I'm making Biscoff banana pudding. So I like to make my own custard, and I used 2 cups of whole milk and a cup of heavy whipping cream, but you can use milk all the way, and then 3/4 cup of sugar, which can be adjusted, a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 5 egg yolks, and mixed it very well before pouring it into my pot. And I cooked this on low heat for about 15 minutes. And I scraped my vanilla paste from Vanilla Bean, which I get it from Dar es Salaam from Vanilla Central. And you want to stir this occasionally so that it doesn't stick at the bottom. And it took about 15 minutes to get a nice thick consistency and creamy consistency, just like this. And once it was ready, I turned off the heat and I added 2 tablespoons of cold butter to get that nice velvety look. And once that was done, I poured it into my bowl, just like that, and kept it in ice cold water so that it cools very fast. In the meantime, I started preparing the cream cheese. I used 1 packet, which was about 8 ounces, and 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk. For those of you who love sweetened condensed milk, this dessert does use a lot. Some people use the whole can, so you can always adjust it with the sugar, maybe use less sugar and more condensed milk, but I don't like much of it. So that's what I did, just 1 tablespoon. After creaming it well, I added the custard. Make sure that the custard is very, very cool, or even cold if you can keep it in the fridge before mixing it with the cream cheese. So we creamed that very well, and you see it's nice and fluffy and very light and velvety. So now I'm ready to layer it on the casserole bowl. I use Biscoff, but of course they use Nila biscuits, which are very common, and Chessman biscuits also go very well, but I love the Biscoff one. So you can use whatever you want. And so just gonna layer that. Then I pour the custard on top of it, or you can do the custard first and then the biscuits. And then after that, I layered the bananas. I used 2 bananas that I thinly sliced. You can do more. After all, it's banana pudding. And then after that, I crushed the Biscoff, just like that. You can do however you like it. This is how I like mine. And I did this 2 weeks ago, but I didn't get a chance to share it. But it was a large size bowl, and it was finished in no time. And then I layered again with the custard. So I was done over here, honestly, but then after I looked at it, I didn't like it. And normally it's finished with a Cool Whip or heavy whipping cream or bananas as well, but I don't like to use bananas because they turn black. I decided to make banana whipped cream. So this is a simple syrup of 1/4 cup water and 1/4 cup sugar, a little bit of lemon juice and vanilla, and I let the sugar dissolve. Once it dissolved, I added the bananas, again 2 bananas, and I let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I reduced the heat and I added 1 tablespoon of butter while I was mashing it at the same time. And then I got it out and mashed it and made sure that it was completely cool before adding the heavy whipping cream. I don't remember how much it was. I really didn't measure, but just about a cup. This took about 5 minutes, and I got this beautiful, nice, fluffy whipped banana cream, and then I piped it on my Biscoff banana pudding. It was a beautiful 2-dimension consistency. One was thick and rich, and the top was light and fluffy and airy. And then I crushed in some Biscoff and drizzled some caramel sauce. Not important, I just had and I wanted to finish it. I kept it in the fridge overnight, but you need to do it at least 6 hours. I know it's tempting. So anyway, this is the following day, and I couldn't wait to indulge in. Thank you all so much for watching. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye-bye.